15 black male celebrities you won't believe actually exist. Have you ever seen someone so extraordinary that you questioned whether they were even real, from record-breaking bodies and astonishing medical conditions to once-in-a-lifetime talents that left scientists speechless? These remarkable black individuals prove that the human body and mind are capable of far more than we can imagine. Their journeys are filled with resilience, courage, and unforgettable moments that continue to inspire millions around the world. But which story is the most unbelievable of them all? Stay with us until the very end. You may discover someone you've never heard of before. Before we begin, subscribe to Golden Black Legends, hit the notification bell, and tell us in the comments, which incredible story shocked you the most? Stephen Wiltshire. Stephen Wiltshire has accomplished something that seems almost impossible. Imagine flying over one of the world's largest cities for less than an hour, landing and then recreating every major street, bridge, skyscraper and landmark entirely from memory. No photographs, no maps, no notes. For most people, that sounds like fiction. For Stephen Wiltshire, it has become a lifelong gift that continues to astonish neuroscientists, architects, and millions of admirers around the globe. His incredible ability proves that the human mind is capable of achievements far beyond what most people believe possible. Born in London in 1974 to Caribbean parents, Stephen was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. During his early childhood, he spoke very little and found it difficult to communicate with others. Teachers at Queen's Mill School soon noticed something extraordinary. While language presented enormous challenges, drawing came naturally. Before he could comfortably express himself through speech, he was already producing remarkably detailed sketches of buildings, buses, churches, and city streets. Art became the language through which he connected with the world. As he matured, Stephen's extraordinary visual memory developed into one of the rarest documented abilities ever observed. After brief helicopter flights over cities including Rome, New York, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Singapore, Mexico City, and Dubai, he created breathtaking panoramic drawings entirely from memory. Every skyline, bridge, avenue, and architectural detail appeared with astonishing precision. Architects have praised the remarkable accuracy of his work, noting that many structures are reproduced almost perfectly after only a single observation. His exceptional talent has earned worldwide recognition, including being appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE) in 2006 for his contributions to art. Today, his drawings are displayed in prestigious galleries and private collections across the world, inspiring people of every generation. Stephen Wiltshire's story is not simply about an extraordinary memory. It is about resilience, perseverance, and discovering remarkable strength within what many first viewed as a limitation. His life reminds us that true genius often appears in unexpected forms, proving that the greatest human abilities are sometimes hidden beneath challenges the world initially struggles to understand. Grant P. Grant P has become one of Africa's most recognizable entertainers, not because of extraordinary height or athletic strength, but because he refused to let a rare medical condition define the limits of his life. Born Musa Sandiana Kaba in Guinea, he lives with a condition widely reported as progeria, or a similar rare genetic disorder that severely affected his physical development. From childhood, his body remained unusually small and frail, while his facial features appeared much older than his actual age. Many people judged him by his appearance before ever hearing his voice, but Grant P chose to transform those stares into motivation rather than defeat. Growing up was far from easy. Daily activities demanded more effort than most people could imagine, and opportunities were often limited by prejudice instead of ability. Rather than allowing discrimination to silence him, Grant P pursued music and gradually built a loyal following throughout Guinea and neighboring countries. His energetic performances, positive personality, and determination earned him widespread admiration. Songs such as Hakilima, Papa Na Papa, and other regional releases helped establish him as a popular singer, while social media expanded his audience far beyond West Africa. As his popularity grew, Grand P became a television personality, entrepreneur, and humanitarian. He founded the foundation Grand P Humanitaire, supporting vulnerable communities and encouraging people living with disabilities to believe in themselves. His highly publicized relationship with Ivorian model Eudoxie Yao also attracted international media attention, introducing millions of new viewers to his inspiring story. Today, Grand P represents much more than entertainment. He demonstrates that physical appearance does not determine personal value or potential. His remarkable journey reminds audiences that true strength comes from resilience, confidence, and the courage to pursue dreams despite constant obstacles. While many first notice his unusual appearance, those who follow his story discover something far greater: a man whose determination has inspired countless people to look beyond outward differences and recognize the extraordinary power of the human spirit. Zion Clark. Zion Clark has rewritten what many people believed the human body could accomplish. Born in Ohio with caudal regression syndrome, a rare condition that prevented the lower half of his body from developing, Zion entered life without legs. Doctors knew his journey would be extraordinarily difficult, but no one could have predicted the determination that would define his future. Raised in foster care for much of his childhood, he faced physical challenges alongside emotional hardship, yet he refused to accept that his condition would determine the course of his life. Instead of focusing on what he lacked, Zion strengthened what he had. His arms, shoulders, and upper body became exceptionally powerful through years of relentless training. He learned to move with incredible speed, using only his hands, eventually competing in wrestling against able-bodied opponents throughout high school. Every victory represented far more than athletic success. It challenged assumptions about disability and human potential. His remarkable dedication later earned him opportunities as a motivational speaker, adaptive athlete, and professional competitor. Zion's achievements continued expanding beyond wrestling. In 2021, he set a Guinness World Record by running 20 meters on his hands in just 4.78 seconds, astonishing audiences around the world. He had also established records for upper body athletic performance while inspiring millions through documentaries, public appearances, and social media. His life story was featured in the Netflix documentary Zion, introducing his extraordinary perseverance to a global audience. Despite worldwide recognition, Zion remains committed to encouraging others facing adversity. He regularly speaks about resilience, discipline, and refusing to surrender to circumstances beyond one's control. His message is simple yet powerful: limitations often exist more in the mind than in the body. Zion Clark's life proves that greatness is never measured by physical perfection. His remarkable achievements demonstrate that courage, relentless effort, and unwavering belief can overcome obstacles that once seemed impossible. His story continues inspiring people of every age to redefine what true strength really means. Orlando Serrell. Orlando Serrell's story remains one of the most fascinating medical mysteries ever documented. Unlike individuals born with extraordinary abilities, Orlando appeared to be an ordinary child growing up in Virginia until a single accident unexpectedly changed his life forever. In 1979, at the age of 10, he was struck on the left side of the head by a baseball while playing with friends. Although he experienced severe headaches for weeks afterward, he never sought extensive medical treatment. What happened next would puzzle scientists for decades. After recovering from the injury, Orlando discovered he could perform astonishing mental calculations without formal training. Most remarkably, he could instantly identify the day of the week for virtually any date after the accident. Even more unusual, he developed an exceptional autobiographical memory, recalling almost every day of his life since the incident with extraordinary clarity. Weather conditions, conversations, meals, clothing, and countless small details seemed permanently stored inside his mind. Researchers later identified his condition as a rare example of acquired savant syndrome in which exceptional abilities emerge following brain trauma. Unlike many people with unusual talents, Orlando never sought celebrity or commercial success. He continued living a relatively private life while occasionally participating in scientific studies and educational documentaries, exploring the remarkable capabilities of the human brain. Neurologists remain fascinated by his case because it suggests that extraordinary cognitive potential may exist within the brain even if it normally remains inaccessible. Although Orlando's gift appears extraordinary, he has often explained that remembering everything is not always a blessing. Painful memories remain just as vivid as joyful ones, leaving him unable to forget experiences that most people naturally leave behind. His ability demonstrates that every remarkable gift may also carry unexpected burdens. Orlando Sorrell's journey reminds us that the human brain still holds countless mysteries beyond modern scientific understanding. His life challenges conventional ideas about memory intelligence and human potential, proving that reality can sometimes be even more astonishing than fiction. Sean Ross has spent his entire career proving that what makes someone different can also become their greatest strength. Born in the Bronx, New York, Ross was diagnosed with oculocutaneous albinism, a rare genetic condition that significantly reduces the body's production of melanin. His pale skin, light hair, and distinctive appearance made him the target of relentless bullying throughout childhood. Many people judged him before hearing him speak, and there were moments when he questioned whether he would ever be accepted. Yet instead of hiding from the world, Ross chose to stand in front of it. His breakthrough came when photographers and fashion designers recognized that his appearance challenged traditional beauty standards. Sean became the first professional black male model with albinism to achieve international success, working with major fashion houses, appearing in campaigns for global brands, and walking runways around the world. His unique look also led to appearances in music videos for artists including Beyoncé and Katy Perry, as well as roles in television and film. Rather than allowing his condition to define his limitations, he transformed it into a symbol of individuality and confidence. Beyond modeling, Ross has become a passionate advocate against bullying and discrimination. He frequently speaks about self-acceptance, encouraging young people to embrace the qualities that make them different instead of viewing them as flaws. Through interviews, public speaking, and social media, he has inspired countless individuals living with visible differences to pursue their dreams without fear. Sean Ross's journey is not simply about fashion or fame. It is about rewriting society's definition of beauty and proving that confidence can overcome prejudice. His life reminds us that the characteristics many people consider unusual can become extraordinary strengths. Today, he stands as a global symbol of resilience, showing that true beauty is never measured by fitting in, but by having the courage to be completely yourself. Ben Underwood. Ben Underwood amazed the world by accomplishing something that seemed scientifically impossible. After losing both eyes to retinoblastoma, a rare childhood cancer at the age of 3, he grew up in complete darkness. Most people assumed his future would depend entirely on assistance from others. Instead, Ben developed a remarkable ability known as human echolocation, using clicking sounds made with his tongue to create a mental picture of the world around him. As he grew older, Ben refined this extraordinary skill through constant practice. By listening to echoes bouncing off nearby objects, he could judge distance, direction, and movement with astonishing accuracy. He rode bicycles through his neighborhood, played basketball, skateboarded, rollerbladed, and even navigated unfamiliar environments without using a cane or guide dog. His abilities attracted worldwide attention after appearing in documentaries and television programs where scientists and viewers alike struggled to understand how someone without sight could move so confidently. Despite his extraordinary gift, Ben remained a cheerful and humble young man. He never described himself as extraordinary, insisting that he simply learned to adapt to life differently. His optimism and determination inspired millions, especially children facing disabilities or serious illnesses. Rather than focusing on what cancer had taken from him, he concentrated on everything he was still capable of achieving. Sadly, in 2009, the cancer returned aggressively. Ben Underwood passed away at only 16 years old, leaving behind a legacy far greater than his brief life might suggest. His remarkable story continues to inspire researchers studying echolocation and countless individuals confronting adversity. Ben demonstrated that true vision is not always dependent on eyesight. Sometimes the greatest strength comes from refusing to let circumstances determine what is possible. Wesley Warren Jr. Wesley Warren Jr.'s life became known around the world because of one of the rarest and most extreme medical conditions ever documented. Living in Las Vegas, Nevada, Wesley was an ordinary man until 2008, when he awoke with severe pain and swelling in his groin. What initially seemed like a temporary health problem rapidly developed into an advanced case of scrotal lymphedema, causing his scrotum to grow to an extraordinary size. Over several years, the mass eventually weighed approximately 132 pounds, making even the simplest daily activities almost impossible. As the condition worsened, Wesley struggled to walk, sit, sleep dress, and perform basic personal tasks. He became largely confined to his home and endured not only physical pain, but also emotional isolation. Public attention focused heavily on his appearance, yet behind the headlines was a man fighting to maintain dignity while living with a condition few people could imagine. Medical experts explained that his illness was exceptionally rare and that treatment would require an extremely complex operation. In 2013, after widespread media coverage and financial support from donors, Wesley finally underwent a 13-hour surgery performed by Dr. Joel Gelman and his medical team in California. The operation successfully removed the enormous mass, dramatically improving his quality of life. For the first time in years, he regained mobility and expressed hope about rebuilding his future. Unfortunately, Wesley's health remained fragile due to additional medical problems including diabetes and heart disease. In March 2014, less than a year after the surgery, he suffered 2 heart attacks and passed away at the age of 49. Although many people first remembered Wesley Warren Jr. because of his extraordinary condition, his story ultimately became one of perseverance. Through unimaginable hardship, he continued fighting for treatment and refused to surrender hope. His journey remains a powerful reminder that behind every unusual medical case is a human being deserving of compassion, respect, and understanding. Hussein Bisat. Hussein Bisat attracted worldwide attention because of a body that seemed almost impossible to believe. Born in Somalia, Bisat developed pituitary gigantism, a condition caused by excessive growth hormone that dramatically increased his height and the size of his hands and feet. Standing approximately 7 feet 7 inches (2.32 meters) tall, he became one of the tallest men ever recorded. Even more astonishing were his enormous hands, which were once officially recognized among the largest in the world, measuring nearly 27 centimeters from wrist to fingertip. Growing up with such extraordinary physical characteristics brought constant challenges. Everyday tasks, such as finding clothes, shoes, beds, or transportation, became far more difficult than most people could imagine. Following the civil war in Somalia, Bisat relocated to the United Kingdom, where his unusual appearance quickly attracted media attention. Television programs and newspapers introduced him to audiences fascinated by his remarkable size, yet behind the headlines was a soft-spoken man seeking an ordinary life. Doctors explained that his condition resulted from an overactive pituitary gland, which caused his body to continue growing well beyond normal limits. Despite the physical strain placed on his joints and back, Bisat maintained a positive outlook and often used humor when discussing the difficulties associated with his height. Rather than allowing curiosity from strangers to discourage him, he chose to educate people about gigantism and the medical realities behind his appearance. Although Hussein Bisat possesses one of the world's most unusual physiques, his story extends beyond medical records and measurements. He demonstrates remarkable resilience while living with a condition few people could truly understand. His journey reminds us that extraordinary appearance does not define personal character. Behind the towering height and record-breaking hands stands a man who has spent his life adapting to challenges with dignity, patience, and quiet determination. Alonso Clemons. Alonso Clemons possesses one of the most extraordinary artistic abilities ever documented. As a young child, he suffered a severe brain injury after a devastating accident that left him with permanent cognitive disabilities. Many believed his future opportunities would be extremely limited. Yet the injury also coincided with the emergence of a remarkable ability that continues to fascinate neuroscientists, artists, and psychologists around the world. Without formal training, Clemens developed an extraordinary form of savant syndrome, allowing him to sculpt animals with astonishing anatomical accuracy after seeing them only briefly. Unlike traditional sculptors who rely on measurements, sketches, or repeated observation, Alonso works almost entirely from memory. After viewing a photograph television program or living animal for only a few moments, he can recreate incredibly detailed sculptures from clay in less than an hour. Every muscle bone structure and body proportion appears remarkably lifelike. Experts in animal anatomy have praised the precision of his work, often expressing amazement that someone without formal education could produce sculptures of such exceptional quality. Throughout his career, Alonso's artwork has been displayed in galleries, museums, and exhibitions across the United States. His story has also been featured in documentaries and television programs exploring extraordinary human abilities. Although he continues to require assistance with certain aspects of daily life, his artistic talent remains one of the clearest examples of the incredible potential hidden within the human brain. Alonso Clemens reminds us that intelligence cannot always be measured through conventional standards. While everyday tasks may present significant challenges, his artistic gift has inspired scientists to rethink how the brain develops extraordinary abilities. His remarkable life proves that greatness often appears where the world least expects it, and that true talent can emerge even after unimaginable adversity. Mamadou Ndiaye. Mamadou Ndiaye is one of the tallest basketball players ever to compete at the highest levels of the sport. Yet his story is about far more than extraordinary height. Born in Dakar, Senegal, Ndiaye stood out from childhood because of his remarkable growth, eventually reaching an astonishing 7 feet 6 inches, 2.29 meters. While many assumed his size alone guaranteed success, the reality was far different. Every step of his journey demanded discipline, sacrifice, and countless hours of training to transform natural physical gifts into professional basketball skills. After moving to the United States, Ndiaye attended Brevard Academy before enrolling at the University of California, Irvine. There, he quickly became one of college basketball's premier defensive players. His exceptional shot-blocking ability earned national recognition, and during his collegiate career, he was twice named Big West Defensive Player of the Year. Opponents often found it nearly impossible to score near the basket, as his extraordinary wingspan and timing allowed him to alter countless shots without committing fouls. Beyond statistics, coaches praised his work ethic and humble personality qualities that earned deep respect from teammates and fans alike. Following college, Ndiaye signed with the Sacramento Kings organization and later continued his professional career internationally. Although he never became a long-term NBA star, he remained a respected professional player while representing Senegal in international basketball competitions. His towering presence continued attracting worldwide attention, yet he consistently emphasized teamwork, discipline, and continuous improvement rather than individual fame. Mamadou Ndiaye perfectly fits the idea that reality can sometimes seem unbelievable. Standing well above nearly everyone he encounters, he naturally captures attention wherever he goes. Yet behind his extraordinary appearance is a determined athlete who earned every opportunity through perseverance and relentless effort. His story reminds us that exceptional physical characteristics may open doors, but lasting respect is built through character dedication and the willingness to keep improving regardless of expectations. Otis Jordan. Otis Jordan became one of the most remarkable performers of the 20th century because of a physical condition so unusual that audiences often struggled to believe it was real. Born in the United States, Jordan lived with an extremely rare congenital disorder that caused severe swelling of his legs, making them extraordinarily large throughout his life. Rather than allowing his condition to isolate him from society, he transformed it into the foundation of an entertainment career that brought him before thousands of curious spectators across the country. Performing during the golden era of traveling sideshows and exhibitions, Jordan appeared with organizations that showcased individuals possessing extraordinary physical characteristics. Crowds were often amazed by the sheer size of his lower body, yet those who met him personally remembered a friendly, humorous man who enjoyed speaking with visitors after performances. Unlike the sensational advertising commonly associated with sideshows, Jordan sought to show that he was far more than a medical curiosity. He embraced opportunities to educate audiences while maintaining his dignity despite constant public attention. Living with such an uncommon condition presented enormous daily challenges. Simple activities such as walking, traveling, or finding properly fitted clothing required determination that few people could fully appreciate. Medical understanding of rare lymphatic disorders remained limited during much of his lifetime, leaving many individuals like Jordan with few effective treatment options. Nevertheless, he continued performing and supporting himself through resilience rather than self-pity. Although modern audiences know relatively little about Otis Jordan compared with contemporary celebrities, his story represents an important chapter in the history of people whose extraordinary bodies challenged society's assumptions about human possibility. His life reminds us that behind every astonishing appearance is an individual with dreams, emotions, and remarkable perseverance. More than a performer, Otis Jordan demonstrated that dignity and courage can shine even under the brightest spotlight, inspiring others to look beyond appearances and recognize the humanity within every extraordinary story. Eddie John Brown. Eddie John Brown, widely known as Eddie Flexible, amazed audiences around the world with a level of flexibility that appeared almost impossible. From an early age, Brown discovered that his joints could bend far beyond the normal range of motion. While most people experienced discomfort attempting similar movements, he could twist, fold, and contort his body into astonishing positions with remarkable control. What might have seemed like an unusual physical trait gradually became the foundation of an international entertainment career. Instead of hiding his extraordinary ability, Brown dedicated years to refining it into a professional performance. Appearing on television programs, live stage productions, and international talent showcases, he quickly earned recognition as one of the world's leading contortionists. Audiences watched in disbelief as he squeezed through incredibly small spaces, rotated his limbs into seemingly impossible angles, and performed routines that challenged conventional understanding of the human body's capabilities. His performances demanded not only exceptional flexibility but also tremendous muscular strength, balance, and discipline to execute safely. Behind every breathtaking performance lay years of training and physical conditioning. Brown has often emphasized that natural flexibility alone is not enough to sustain a professional career. Constant practice, injury prevention, and strict physical maintenance became essential parts of his daily routine. His dedication transformed an extraordinary biological advantage into an art form admired across multiple continents. Beyond entertainment, Eddie Flexible has inspired many young performers to embrace their unique abilities rather than conceal them. His career demonstrates that qualities many people consider unusual can become extraordinary strengths when combined with commitment and perseverance. Rather than allowing curiosity from others to define him, he built a reputation based on professionalism, creativity, and remarkable athletic control. Eddie John Brown's story reminds us that the limits of the human body are often far greater than we imagine. His astonishing flexibility continues captivating audiences worldwide, proving that some of the most unbelievable talents are not created by special effects or illusion but by the incredible potential of the human body itself. Caleb Mutombo. Caleb Mutombo has earned international attention because his physical abilities seem to challenge common sense. Born in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mutombo developed a passion for the ocean at a young age despite growing up far from the world's most famous surfing destinations. Rather than pursuing traditional sports, he dedicated himself to bodyboarding, a discipline that demands exceptional balance, explosive strength, and fearless determination. What truly sets him apart, however, is his extraordinary physique. His powerful muscular development and remarkable athleticism have made him a striking figure in the sport, leading many people online to question whether his appearance is even real. As his skills improved, Mutombo began competing internationally while using social media to document his demanding training routines and adventurous lifestyle. His combination of elite athletic ability and unusual physical presence quickly attracted a global audience. Videos of him riding enormous waves, performing difficult maneuvers, and training with incredible intensity spread across multiple platforms, inspiring countless young athletes across Africa. His success also helped shine a brighter spotlight on bodyboarding, a sport that often receives less attention than traditional surfing. Beyond competition, Mutombo has become a symbol of perseverance and representation. Coming from a region rarely associated with international water sports, he has demonstrated that talent and determination can emerge from anywhere in the world. His achievements continue motivating young Africans to pursue opportunities beyond conventional expectations, proving that geography should never limit ambition. Caleb Mutombo's story is about much more than an extraordinary physique. It reflects courage, discipline, and the willingness to pursue an uncommon dream despite limited resources and unfamiliar pathways. While many first notice his impressive appearance, those who follow his journey discover an athlete driven by relentless dedication. His life reminds us that some of the most unbelievable individuals are not defined by how they look, but by the determination that allows them to accomplish what others believe is impossible. Vertus Hardiman. Vertus Hardiman's life stands as one of the most heartbreaking examples of unethical medical experimentation in American history. Born in Georgia in 1922, Hardiman was an energetic young boy with dreams no different from those of any other child. However, at the age of 5, his future changed forever after becoming one of several African American children unknowingly exposed to dangerous radiation during a government-related medical experiment. Neither he nor his mother fully understood the risks involved, and the consequences would remain with him for the rest of his life. Shortly after the procedure, Hardiman suffered severe burns across his scalp. His hair never grew back normally, and the injuries permanently scarred his head. As he grew older, he endured repeated surgeries, chronic pain, and lifelong emotional trauma caused by an experiment he had never consented to. For decades, many details surrounding the incident remained hidden, leaving victims and their families without clear answers or accountability. His case later became one of several disturbing examples cited in discussions about unethical treatment of African Americans within 20th century medical research. Despite everything he endured, Hardiman refused to allow bitterness to define his life. He spoke publicly about his experience helping educate future generations about the importance of informed consent, medical ethics, and equal treatment under the law. His courage transformed a deeply personal tragedy into an opportunity to protect others from similar injustices. Vertus Hardiman passed away in 2007, but his legacy continues reaching far beyond the suffering he experienced. His story serves as a powerful reminder that scientific progress must always be guided by compassion, transparency, and respect for human dignity. While his remarkable appearance resulted from unimaginable circumstances, his greatest contribution was exposing a painful chapter of history that should never be forgotten. His life encourages us to confront difficult truths so future generations can build a more ethical and just society. Francisco Domingo Joaquim. Francisco Domingo Joaquim became internationally famous because of one astonishing physical feature that seemed almost impossible to believe. Born in Angola, Joaquim possesses an extraordinarily large mouth caused by an exceptionally flexible jaw structure and soft tissue elasticity. While many people first discovered him through viral internet videos, his remarkable ability soon earned official recognition. He was awarded a Guinness World Record for the world's widest mouth, measuring approximately 17 centimeters (6.69 inches) across when fully opened. His incredible flexibility allows him to perform feats that appear almost unreal. Joaquim can comfortably fit objects far larger than most people would imagine possible inside his mouth, including beverage cans and other oversized items demonstrated during international television appearances. Videos showcasing these unusual abilities have attracted millions of viewers, turning him into one of the internet's most recognizable record holders. Yet behind the viral fame is a humble man who approaches his unique condition with humor and confidence rather than embarrassment. Unlike many people with extraordinary physical characteristics, Joaquim has embraced public curiosity as an opportunity to entertain and educate audiences. He has appeared on numerous television programs and media platforms, explaining that his unusual jaw causes him no pain and does not interfere with his normal, daily life. Medical experts regard his condition as exceptionally rare, making him one of the most distinctive record holders ever recognized by Guinness World Records. Francisco Domingo Joaquim reminds us that the human body is capable of remarkable diversity. His story is not about illness or limitation, but about embracing individuality with confidence and good humor. While millions initially react with disbelief after seeing his extraordinary ability, they soon discover someone who has transformed a rare physical characteristic into an inspiring example of self-acceptance. His life proves that what makes us different can also become the very reason the world remembers us. These incredible men prove that reality is often far more astonishing than fiction. Each faced extraordinary circumstances, whether through rare genetics, remarkable talent, or unimaginable perseverance, and each transformed what made them different into something unforgettable. Their stories remind us that true greatness is not always measured by fame or fortune, but by the courage to embrace what makes us unique. Which of these remarkable men surprised you the most, and is there someone you think deserved to be on this list? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the world's most unbelievable black icons, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Golden Black Legends, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next incredible story.